in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team. I know 7 man airborne like 5B. Come like this in some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't want to hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, step to the place on my jeers with all 9 and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that gal if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky as Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95's a nightclub slapped on. Soon put chef on the map, son. Don't pop with too many brothers, they cap enough. Dog, I don't care about the past, that bad in the present, and you can get wrapped up. I don't deal with pests.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. She always brings bad intentions. Jessica McCaskill, weighing in at 132 pounds. She's 5'6" tall, and her reach is almost 69 inches. And she'll be facing Ebony the Blonde Bomber Bridges, fights out of New South Wales. The Caskiller, Jessica McCaskill, one of the best fighters in the world today, who fights out of St. Louis, Missouri, USA. Ebony the Blonde Bomber Bridges, fighting from down under. In New South Wales, Australia, she won the IBF Bantamweight title in March of 2022.
This is going to be an intense standoff before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Chicago, Illinois, here is a women's 2-weight division world champion and an undisputed women's welterweight champion of the world, Jessica Caskilla McCaskill. Fighting out of the blue corner, fighting out of New South Wales, Australia, a women's Australian super bantamweight champion, Ebony the Blonde Bomber Bridges.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Close the door, close the curtains.
Right.
This is it. Let me enjoy myself right now.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. The jab doesn't quite connect. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Nice counter. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice punch. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there. That is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. And that left hook doesn't find its target. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Good defense there on the left uppercut. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Those counter punches have to hurt. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about McCaskill in that last round. Well, this fight is not going to plan for her. She's got to figure something out. You wonder if her trainer is going to give her some advice here.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round.
Well, he's just taking a big breath, and here we go again. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
The right hook misses. How about that time counter shot? Throws the jab, but does not score. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. Perfect. Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Ebony Bridges on her back foot. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
B-Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This is a high-octane battle. There's a counter shot. The jab can't find a home. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about McCaskill in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter and a corner.
The bell rings and we start the third. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Oh, what a punch. Couldn't land that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
And the referee's going to allow them to fight. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. They got out of the way of that right hook. Didn't land that jab. Lucky that hook didn't score. This round's still up for... Did you see that? Oh, we rarely see McCaskill hurt, but she is now. Let's talk about McCaskill. McCaskill in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
The bell sometimes...
I'm happy, coach. I like that round.
There's the bell for round 4. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and start it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Do you believe this? Catch and shoot. Can't score with that jab. Swing and a miss with that hook. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little fade.
Straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. She misses with the jab. The straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about McCaskill in that last round. Well, things certainly aren't going her way. She's been on the back foot. She's got to... There's the bell to start round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and start it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch.
Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight had carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again.
Another done. All damn, just what have I become? No chance, I'm still what they waiting for. No brain on stage, been here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain, I'm out of it, ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was there wrong. Throwing out the way for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we close. We down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been in before, but maybe switching my roles. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Another one time be fun. I think my end just begun. Another one last time, please, yeah. Nah, I ain't lived to please, y'all. Ain't got no plans to be through. With this whole thing to see through. And I ain't trying to be cool. Nah, I'm just trying to be true. But all I do is see blue. At least the 10 in my room. Feel like it's trying to consume. But I'm just days of refuse. Or maybe make it out soon. I assume that my doom ain't the worst of the guess. What my purpose is. Start my verse, then I fall when the curtain ends. When the curtain ends, yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where I blend. Off in the back where yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back.
I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Do your business.
Listen, you switched off. What you doing?
Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything.
Let's fight.
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight that round. That's his round.
That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better. doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on.
Can't think waiting. H.
Keep striving until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech, cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this my whole life. Tried to tell them it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I didn't put in graft. Stayed fully focused and stuck to the task. When it paid off, I was like at last. Them other brothers can kiss my ass. And I promise you that I wouldn't wanna be ya. Them man ain't got this energy, do ya? I cannot feel that vibe going through ya. Flat battery like my dead computer. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. I'm from a different life, different type. Energies, flows, vibes. I'm from a different life, different type. Energies, flows, vibes.
let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this...
Do your business.
What are you doing? You switched off completely. Let's get out there, get your boxing back together. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
Let's go.
Come on, you're letting him back into it now. Get back to that game plan. Switch on. Get your boxing back together. Mate, you need to pick it up. You need to pick it up. He's winning the round.
Good work. This is going great. Keep doing what you're doing.
Get back to the game plan.
Just wanna run away. Away from this place, away from mistakes. Broken promises made to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. So here is Evgeny Gradovich. Nicknamed El Ruso Mexicano. The man born in Russia now resides in Southern California, and the Mexicans there say, hey, this guy's one of us. He'll be facing Ice Cold from the United States of America.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Igrim, Russia, the former featherweight title holder known as El Ruso Mexicano, Evgeny Gradovich. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, wearing the orange trunks trimmed with orange, Ice Cold.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Todd, I love this place. The atmosphere is usually second to none if you get the right fights.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Perfect counter lands. Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. How about that time counter shot? By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Counter shot. Nobody pulling it right there. Gradovich is hurt. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot.
Oh my God, Johnny! So much for defensive abilities. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell them when they go back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter shot. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you think you come on, though, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good round. I like that. I'm happy.
And there's the bell for round 2. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to block it. They've got to block it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Whoa, lights out. It's over. This fight is done. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
I need to see that.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least For once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world.
Look at this venue. What a remarkable scene for hopefully what will be a remarkable fight. We are live at Falcor Bay. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was...
Damian Chambers, big puncher. Lawrence the Sauce Coley. This man won the WBO.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Preston, England, please welcome.
How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
The heat of the crowd, the action, the noise, that carnival atmosphere. It's a lot to take in.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. So here we go. Should be a good one. The jab doesn't quite connect. Misses with the jab. Nice defense with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter. There's a counter shot. And of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Perfect counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Damian Chambers in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Leaves a knockout without a doubt.
Come on, let him back in.
There's the bell for round 2. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good counter punching. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can pop, knock anybody out. You've just got to hit them in the right spot.
Got out of the way of that right hook. counter shot. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They exchange punches. Both men step back for just a moment. Can't find a home with that jab. How about that time counter shot? Coley may go down here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Damian Chambers that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy. Let's get it started in round 3. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. Catch and shoot. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Straight right just misses. I wouldn't be surprised if they stop this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. Wow, so the referee is not going to stop it and the fight continues. Every time they throw a shot, they get counters. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nope, that hook won't score. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Damian Chambers in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it. There's the bell to start round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Just missed with that hook. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And he scores with the count. Lawrence Okolie caught with a thunderous shot. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
counter shot lands. Nice job by him to block that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Damian Chambers that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round. And there's the bell for round 5. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Straight right just misses. Insane action. Some nice exchanges. Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
A TKO, we've got to see it again. Because TKOs, they finish the story too early. It's like being kicked out of a club before the night's done. We want to get a full-blooded who won and who lost.
you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. I need you to switch back on. Get focused, get your minds on the job. Get back out there and...
Let's do it.
Good man, good work. Okay, now you've let him back into the fight that round. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Let's do it. Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. And back.
fight, I'm about to grill them like I'm Joe. Always trying to fight, I'm about to. Always trying to fight, I'm about to grill them like I'm George. I'm coming for that dough, soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom, bye, 3-0. Knock them out in 60 seconds like I'm using cheat codes. I just want that money like I'm money made. I might pop my jet and uppercut, and he up on my way. With my belt, discount double check, undisputed champ. I'ma walk inside your gym and take over, I'm new to camp. Yeah, I'm new to camp. Sitting ringside with my dog, I'm what coach flick. Underdogs coming out on top, got them so sick. 1, 2, 3, I think it's over. 4, 5, 6, he leaning over. 7, 8, they bout to ring the bell. 9,
10. It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time to.
Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the history of this sport. Inducted into the International Hall of Fame. Here comes the pride of Wales. One of the best fighters in UK history. The former super middleweight.
This bout is scheduled.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night.
All right.
Because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. And a nice left hook. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Catch and shoot. Punch and just got countered. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero, the pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. That counter shot lands. Nice counter shot. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Beautiful counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Robinson goes to the canvas. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
That's lights out right there.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
just need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand. I stand in any pose, anything but tippy toes. Don't want you to feel smaller, always taller. Now I'm a cheerleader, she a baller. The difference in height isn't I left my ego at the altar. Now every ring's a thing, and everything I taught you is coming back around to me, just like revolvers. And every single click is just hammering it home. Who knew Russian roulette involved answering the phone? Until my signal dwindles or my channel is in Rome, or my cell phone dies, or it's cancer in my dome. And dear nicks the tone as I pour my pain out. One of your short nose might blow my brains out, but you ain't even pick up. Talking to myself, exactly what you sick of.
Feeling kinda restless. Did you get my message? It's swirling around in the storm.
Yeah, come on.
No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there.
Yeah.
I left the story of my life on your answering machine. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, would you pick up the phone? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there?
Are you there?
Hello, would you pick up the phone?
We were like, if a tree falls in the forest and no one is around, does it really make a sound? That's romantic and profound. But now we're like lumberjacks holding the axes that bring it down. So I'm now on your message, talking about remember. Silence in return, that sounds like timber. There's some that can't see the forest because they liars, but I can't see the forest because of the fire. And in our prehistorics, the flowers was rooting for us. Brontosaurus ate the flowers, T-Rex ate the brontosaurus, and then the T-Rex turned around and ate the florist. That's why I lost my FTD endorsements, but that's really not important. My sadness is snitch, my melancholy informant. Despair wears a wire, my longing rapping the song. My worry is a rap, my lonely tapping the phone.
I wanna give you reasons, tell you what I'm feeling, but none of these lines are secure. No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there. I left the story of my life on your answering machine. My tears run off your shoes like water from a goose. You try to wash off all the dirt, but your hands aren't getting clean. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there?
Are you there? Are you there?
Hello,
Are you there?
would you pick up the
To make believers on receivers as you sit back and observe as the rubber curly cord just absorbs all my words. Will you collect us, then connect us, or neglect us on the hole into the wall, then cross the wires on the telephone poles, then bounces off the towers, then up into the satellites, then falls down back to earth to bring a broken heart back to life. Happens all the time, lost of appetite and lack of sleep. If it's dead and flat and line, I leave a message at the bed.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there?
Yeah.
Hello, would you pick up the phone? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, would you pick up the phone? Would you pick up the phone? Would you pick up the phone? Hello, would you pick up the fucking phone?
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for combat. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comeback. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But either you got that magic or you haven't. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we're given a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady and aim. You know the name reigns heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't got to deal with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculated. On time, look a second hour late. Witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. Yeah. See, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, I'm moving like a hitman. See, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I got experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events I would practice, but it was empty. Never needed approval, all I needed was improvement. Got swift with the movement, I attack and defend. We ain't in the same league, we breathe the same air. They act out of fear, that ain't the same here. They don't know why they came, I know why they ain't clear. And when I need to switch it up, I only change gears. Enemy, we're out now. There were so many hamburgers, it's looking sparse now. I let my weapon whisper to you like you can't shout. I'm getting even for you free, I'm like a calm count. You can count on me to do it for the right price. It ain't a game even though I spite. They feel the presence of our zeitgeist. Our victories were written in bright lights. I'm moving like a hitman. Cause I go in and get the job done. You see me moving like a hitman. I go in and get the job done. You don't want none, I'm moving like a hitman. Now I get the job done. You see me moving like a hitman. I go in and get the job done. They don't want none.
Pick a side. Will you live? Will you die? Will you quit? Will you try? Sweating eyes. Who am I? Champion till I die. Every morning, every night. Boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going wow. Yeah. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Pick a side. Only two options, be with the winners or the other guys. Yeah, ain't no time. We already on the way. Better get themselves in line. Thought I told you we don't play. The team going nuts, the score going up, morale going down, the fans packing up. Now all the kids got a new hero. They ain't never seen so many zeros. And that's when the crowd starts to shout. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house
Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tail of the tape. Up first, Supersonic. And they will have a power advantage here. And they'll be facing Fists of Fire. And you can see here, they will enjoy a weight advantage. This will take place in the bantamweight division in a few... First, we have Supersonic from the Philippines, and they hold the SCI national title. Their last fight was a very controversial decision loss.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the Philippines, wearing the blue trunks with gray trim, here is the current national bantamweight.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
So, all the talking's done. Now, let's get down to action.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. A perfect counter shot. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. They get countered. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. And he scores with the counter. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Just missing with the right uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. That jab misses. Competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like an eternity. And there's the bell for round 2. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Defense is not an option for these two. They exchange punches. Nice counter. Swing and a miss with the jab. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. No doubt the career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful but he doesn't run out of gas. That counter punch caught him clean. So much for defensive abilities. And down goes Fists of Fire. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Let's get it started in round 3. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Perfect counter lands. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. There's a counter shot. Hook was off target. This could be the end. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Catch and shoot. Nice counter shot. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. This may do it. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot.
Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. The referee says they're okay to fight, and we'll keep fighting. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with the hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Do you believe what? And Fists of Fire goes down. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe and move, get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what, the corner now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom, different.
That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? They've been beaten so
winner by TKO.
That it stopped, and it is. It is over. TKO victory.
I was getting a little anxious there. It's a career-ending fight.
Well, Johnny, complete.
Real General's back in the building. Trust. Tell her man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading. Call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading. Call me a leader. Pull up on a set, I might let man know what time that this is. If man move wicked, make man swim with the sharks and fishes. Respect my wishes, got bare creps and I step like kisses. And my fit stay clean like dishes, that's why gal wanna give man kisses. Gal wanna give man hugs, I don't drink and I don't do drugs. I used to wear my heart on a sleeve, that's why nowadays man I don't do love. Fake love might get a man killed, fake love might get a man drilled. I had to tell them let a man heal. Tell a man ease up, getting my peas up, won't get a feel up, is she in feeler? Food in the freezer, them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher, true man I leading, call me a leader. Down for the anarchy, them man I sing to the feds like Valerie. Any violations, man I see casualty. Even my manager still can't manage me. Non-stop working, down for the salary. Everyday engine, burning a calorie. Deep meditation, man can't channel me. I told them man recently, man's been on the deepest frequency. Girls that I love keep on leaving me. When I die they'll keep on grieving me. Gotta deal with this thing evenly. Gotta live this life, just breathe with me. Bad man can't make peace with me. Sit at the table and eat with me. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading. Call me a leader. Getting my peas up. Won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading. Call me a leader. I just need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand. I stand in any pose, anything but tippy toes. I want you to feel smaller, always taller. Now I'm a cheerleader, she a baller. The difference in height isn't I left my ego at the altar. Now every ring's a thing, and everything I taught you is coming back around to me, just like revolvers. And every single click is just hammering it home. Who knew Russian roulette involved answering the phone? Until my signal dwindles or my channel is in Rome, or my cell phone dies, or it's cancer in my dome. And dear nicks the tone as I pour my pain out. One of your short nose might blow my brains out. But you ain't even pick up, talking to myself, exactly what you sick of.
Feeling kinda restless. Did you get my message? It's swirling around in the storm. Yeah. Come on. No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there. Yeah. I left the story of my life on your answering machine. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello.
the sun sets, we welcome you on this beautiful afternoon to Falcor Bay. And here with me, my broadcast colleague. Up first, Supersonic from the Philippines.
This bout,
an open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
The fighters have got to stay focused, concentrate, don't get carried away. They're not part of the carnival. They're the action.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Hook misses. That counter shot lands. Missing with the hook. There's the jab that doesn't score. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The champion is back for another defense. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They exchange punches. That uppercut doesn't land. He threw a punch and just got countered. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. That's another scoring shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know what, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Well done with that counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Holding nothing back here in the round. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That counter punch caught him clean. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's not a match made in heaven.
Missed with that right uppercut. And he scores with the counter. This fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Good counter punching. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this...
The bell rings and we start the third. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Swing and a miss with that hook. No doubt the career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? They're in trouble. And he's been blown up like a power keg. Down he goes. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count here.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath.
There's the bell for round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle, man. He's got a bluff.
And he just missed with that left jab. The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. So the referee says fight on. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A perfect counter lands. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Nice counter shot. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Lucky that hook didn't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What would Don't you tell this guy he's got to do something different?
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you...
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses of comeback.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This fight may stop here considering
You're taking too much damage.
swelling on the face.
Okay, sorry. Winner by TKO.
It's over. The fight is over, and we've got a winner.
This should be stopped at the beginning of the round.
Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?
Just like another light TKO.
Well defended.
Another one, another done. All day and just what have I become. No chance, I'm still what they waiting for. No brain on stage, been here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain, I'm out of it, ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was there wrong. Throwing out the way for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we close. We down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been in before, but maybe switching my roles. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Another one time be fun. I think my aim just begun. Another one last time please ya. Nah, I ain't live to please ya. Ain't got no plans to be through. With this whole thing to see through. And I ain't trying to be cool. Nah, I'm just trying to be true. But all I do is see blue. At least the 10 in my room. Feel like it's trying to consume. But I'm just days to refuse. Or maybe make it out soon. I assume that my doom ain't the worst. To be guess what my purpose is. Start my verse, then I fall when the curtain ends. When the curtain ends, yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where I blend. Off in the back where yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where another one, another one, another one. Another one, another one, another one, another one, another one. Another one.
It'll be tough to forget this evening. How about your surroundings here at Balfour Bay? And hopefully we'll have a memorable fight as well. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First, we have Supersonic. And they do have a speed advantage here. He'll be facing Powder Keg. You can see who has the power advantage. He's fighting out of the bantamweight division. Obviously, these are the smaller weight classes we're talking about here, but these guys pack more punch than you might think.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Up first,
this bout is
a lot of pre-match drama, and they... Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Swing and a miss with the hook. Nice counter. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Champion is back for another defense. the judges' scorecards. You'd like to see more jabs. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Those counter punches have to hurt. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Just misses with that uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the score.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's a counter shot. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. The building is going bananas. Will they see a huge upset here? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
He's pulled that thigh.
Oh,
No way at
yun,
all.
ba't ganun?
Has been stopped.
Ako pa yung natagod.
Let's see that again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Listen to me. Are you okay?
Ito. Panginong yung denaya. Panginong nyo. Kalokohan nyo.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout.
Nakagaw sa akin yung ano ah.
Victory all in my eyes. Enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall is not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift. Decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed. So undisputed. Yeah. Pound, 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 pound. What feel like the night of the fight? feels like the fight of my life. Lighting my fire, can't even remember which finger is injured or what tired is like. Train through the pain, flipping them tires. Barbells was lifting them skyward and higher. I ran through the rain, worked till I'm drained. Put on headphones and do it all over again. Chains clang from hitting the bag. Throwing them fast, trying to fold it in half. Footwork rehearsed till I float in the flash. Searching for weakness, immersed in my defense. Please don't be too slow with the pads. But I'm still matching the motion it has. Shoulder rolling, find an opening and let them go like I'm holding the soul in my hands. Set it free. Set it free. Set it free. Flow like a butterfly, sting like a pound for pound, 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 pound for pound. Do it for my mama, do it for my father. Family affair, my whole family in here. I do it for the block, do it for the soldiers, do it for the sport, do it for the coach. I'm undisputed, yeah, I'm undisputed. Do it for my father, do it for my mother. It's a family affair, my whole family in here. I did it for the past, I did it for the future, I did it for us all. That's why I'm undisputed. Pound for pound, 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 pound for pound.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort, I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this, study my movements, go up and sit in the grain. See, I never heard of vacations, bro, that word to me is insane. I'd rather put hands in the dirt as I put in the work. I watch suckers complain, cause all they regard is who go the hardest. Whole family is the chock full of ballers. Who would have tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs. The blood, sweat, and tears of my stripes. I only tell stories of fights. You learn that the struggle is part of the hustle. Don't ever mistake them as gripes. First I hit them with lefts, then I hit them with rights. After all that I've been through, I gotta continue to cut through that bull with a knife. You holding me up, so I'm rising. You want me to fail or surprise them. Addicted to winning, so since the beginning, I only focus on horizons. All they record is who go the hardest. Whole family is the chock full of ballers.
Hello, fight fans. I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome inside the Grand Theater. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. First, we have Super Sonic, and they will enjoy a power advantage. And he'll be facing Scott Quinn. As you can see, they will enjoy a reach advantage, fighting in the bantamweight division.
Yeah, if you've got a problem.
Up first, Super Sonic from the Philippines.
This bout,
all the seats have been... Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. lucky that hook didn't score. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. They have no respect for each other's punching power. And he scores with the counter. Looking to land the hook. Beautiful counter shot. Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And there's the bell to start round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One punch could change everything in this battle. Got out of the way of that right hook. They both want a knockout, you can tell. No doubt the career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Back and forth they go. It's bombs away. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that... Let's get it started in round three. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter lands. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Only catching air with that hook. No rest for the weary. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They both want the knockout. Well done with that counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
There's the bell for round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Punching. Just missed with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punch. Nice counter. He just misses with that jab. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's gonna be a hard night tonight for the judges.
How about that time counter shot? Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Punch, counter punch. There's a counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Nice counter shot. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. There's the bell to start round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You'd like to see more jabs. A perfect counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Both men step back for just a moment. What a round so far as we reach the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nope, that jab not going to score. That counter shot lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears. There's the bell to start round 6. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That counter punch caught him clean. His stamina is off the charts. He throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Can't find a home in that jab. Hook misses. Throws the jab but does not score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. At this point, there's the bell to start round 7. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into the fight. Not yet, not until the senses have come back.
Beautiful counter punch. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Nice counter shot. So much firepower here. They exchange punches. A straight right just misses. Punch right up the middle. Those counter punches have to hurt. Catch and shoot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Does not score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. The cut doesn't look that bad, but they're going to take a look at it
Talaga.
anyway. So time back in. Let's keep fighting. They're going to call the doctor over in a minute to check out these cuts.
I hope they've got a good cuts man in that corner.
Round 8, and we're off again. They just gave us a great round. Let's see if they can do it again.
What a round. What have they got left? How can you get better than that? That is ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
You'd like to see more jabs. Straight right just misses. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch. Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. His stamina is off the charts. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That cut. Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Can it get any better? What a round we just saw.
How much energy did they use? How hard and how tough and how much they had to dig deep. This is just ridiculous.
You can see there's blood, and the referee's going to take a good look at it.
You're taking too much to fight each other.
And I can't believe that it's ended this way.
Time was of the essence, and it was a matter of time when this happened.
Well, Johnny, how do you rate